Welcome to News Around Town. The focus of this program is to provide you with an update on projects and initiatives taking place in the city of Fort Wayne that are designed to benefit you. I'm your host, John Perlich, Director of Public Information for Mayor Sharon Tucker's office. Public-private partnerships continue to succeed here in Fort Wayne. A recent example is the groundbreaking for the new corporate headquarters for the Tittman Group.
I'm Tittman III. I'm the Executive Vice President for Tittman Group, and I'm going to be the MC for this ceremony today. Let me start out by painting a quick picture for everybody here. So Monday morning, I go to head to the restroom. It's about 9:15 in the morning. I went to Building A, which is one of our buildings that we have, and it was completely full. Okay, I'll walk down to Building B. So I walked down to Building B. Not a surprise here, but that restroom was completely full as well. Went all the way down to Building C, not that far of a walk, and it was also full as well. So needless to say, this building will have plenty of restrooms, and we made sure of it. This project has truly been a journey. We started this more than 3 years ago with another property located here in Fort Wayne, and at the time there wasn't really a lot of momentum behind it. We didn't really do anything for the first year. After that, we found this property, and it was like full steam ahead. Over the last 2 years, we've toured 13 different office buildings. We've even looked at leasing some different buildings here in Fort Wayne as well. And we just knew that this was the right place that we wanted to be. Behind the scenes, our Tittman construction team has been working tirelessly with our partners to make sure that every single detail has been taken care of. And what you see on these easels here today is really a result of all that hard work. We wouldn't be here without the City of Fort Wayne, our project partners with Design Collaborative and Shawnee Construction, and of course, all of our employees who make this work. This office marks another pivotal moment and a milestone for Tittman Group, and I'm so excited to be a part of it. So to start us off today, I'd like to welcome someone who has been instrumental to helping a project like this come to life across our community. Please join me in welcoming Jonathan Leist, Community Development Director for the City of Fort Wayne.
All right, good morning. My name is Jonathan Leist. I'm the Community Development Director for the City of Fort Wayne. It's an honor to be here today representing our division. Our division does work daily to enhance economic opportunity, build strong neighborhoods, and ensure a dynamic framework for growth and development. These activities then help us implement Mayor Tucker's vision for a safe, fun, family-friendly community. So projects like this one help us build a strong economic base where meaningful work can be done at wages that support families here in Fort Wayne. If I could go back just a minute, in 2022, our redevelopment team was eager to get to work together with the Tittman Group, our own Public Works Division, and local developer James Kahn to bring together a plan for a new tax increment financing district that would support public infrastructure reimbursements in this area on North Clinton. The infrastructure improvements will serve the Tittman Corporate Headquarters building and surrounding commercial park, as well as the Arneo commercial and residential development right across the street from us. Our role in redevelopment was to bring these public investments alongside the private investment of Tittman Group and create a public-private partnership that would benefit the city overall. So as part of that work, we're truly excited to work with a company with a long history in Fort Wayne like the Tittman Group and support their investment and growth in our city. On a personal level, I was very excited to hear their plans for the site included retaining and adding very high-wage, high-skilled jobs here at the corporate headquarters. So I would again just like to personally thank the Tittman family for their commitment to Fort Wayne, their continued belief and investment in our city. To Joe Wharton, who I got to work with on this at Tittman, was a great partner. Thanks to our staff and redevelopment, Danielle Wetzel, who's here today, worked on this project with me. The redevelopment commission members, I think we have Commissioner Didier here today for their support. City Council, who supported this project. I have a few council members in the back. Councilmember Bender, Councilmember Yale, thank you both for your support of this project. And finally, of course, Mayor Tucker for her continued support and leadership and her vision for the community. Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan. Next, we're honored to hear from someone who has been a tremendous advocate for the growth and future of Fort Wayne. Please welcome Mayor Sharon Tucker.
Good morning. Good morning. It's so exciting to be here. I get an opportunity to travel to meet various mayors throughout the community and go to varying conferences. And I went to a conference last and they were talking about P3 projects. And I kept going, what is this P3 thing that they keep talking about? Me, never afraid to ask a question. Someone says, oh, that's private-public partnerships. And I go, oh, you guys are just starting that? And they said, yeah, it's a new hot thing for us. And I said, we've been doing that in Fort Wayne forever. Private-public partnerships has been the backbone of what has kept Fort Wayne growing and developing. Projects like the one that we are seeing today where we get to turn the dirt has been the tool that has made Fort Wayne so successful. And so we're super excited that they put a fancy name, P3, on what we've been doing for our entire career in the city. And I am glad that we have the opportunity to be with the Tittman family, and just keep Fort Wayne growing and having it be the best city that it can be. But one of the things that I'm extremely excited about is I recognize that the Tittman Group, Tittman Construction, they could have gone anywhere. They could have invested dollars in any other community, but they decided to stay home and invest in the city of Fort Wayne. Quality, high-paying wages, staying in our community. Now more than ever, does that mean something, especially to me and especially to our community. So I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for keeping Fort Wayne home to the Tittman family. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mayor Tucker. To kind of close out our remarks before we head into the blessings, I'd like to welcome the president of Tittman Group and my father, John Tittman Jr.
Welcome, everyone. Before I get started, I want to just say, get a couple quick thank yous in. I'm not going to use everybody's name because it would take us all day, but start with thank you, Mayor Sharon Tucker. Appreciate it. Jonathan. I'd also like to thank Russ Yale, Tom Didier, along with the rest of the Fort Wayne City Council, the Fort Wayne Redevelopment Commission, Greater Fort Wayne Inc. and the Economic Development Team, and the Fort Wayne Building Department for supporting us on this project. Also, a special thanks to our architectural and design team, which was Design Collaborative, and the Tittman Group. The Tittman Group people have worked tirelessly on this project throughout our 3 or 4 years that we've got this kind of started, and the design and the thought that's put into this project is just incredible, and the amount of hours put in there. I'd like to thank Shawnee Construction and especially Bishop Rhodes for coming here and giving us a blessing here in a little bit. My father, John Sr., started this business nearly 60 years ago, and with one warehouse building in Fort Wayne, and since that time we've grown from one warehouse to 8 warehouse, refrigerated warehouse that is, across the country. We've grown to the 5th largest in North America, and we're now 132 million cubic feet of refrigerated warehousing across the country. And our construction company, Tittman Construction, is one of the premier cold storage builders in the country. I mean, we build all over the country. This growth that we've had, it also comes with some corporate growth too. I mean, you can't support all this growth without some amount of growth. And we started. This will actually be my 4th corporate office that I've been in my 38 years in the company. And we start in with our Wallen Hills building, and we had 3,000 square feet, and then a couple years later, you're 6,000 square feet. Now we're about 18,000 square feet there. And so this building here will be somewhere around 47,000 square feet, but we had a lot of thought with growth, and obviously you heard restrooms and all that kind of stuff that our current building just does not support anymore. And I mean, we're jamming 3 people or 4 people into one office, and so this will be good for us. It'll be good for employee retention. It'll be good for employee hiring. We really are happy with Fort Wayne. We have a lot of office in Indianapolis, and we sat down and looked at this, and we found this site, and this seemed like the best place for us to grow and continue to grow. And so hopefully, with all the thought in mind that this project will support the Tippmann team for the next 40 years or more. I mean, there's so much planned into growth and expansion. I know it'll be great for us forever. So looking forward to the ribbon cutting, and I appreciate everybody coming today. Thank you.
We're also excited to highlight this month a new effort being led by the Indiana Energy Independence Fund and 2 local banks.
Alex Crowley. I'm the Executive Director of the Indiana Energy Independence Fund. The Indiana Energy Independence Fund is a nonprofit financial organization with a mission to help homeowners and organizations across the great state of Indiana save money on their energy bills. At the same time, improve their homes and their buildings, making them healthier as places to live and to work, and also growing the workforce and Indiana's economy. We're proud to be supported by partners across the state and the country, including funding from some important foundations in Indiana and beyond, and the support of a number of public and lending partners, including 2 credit unions you'll hear from today. We're also proud to collaborate with a number of Fort Wayne-based and statewide nonprofit organizations. So we're here today and very pleased to make a very special announcement, not the other one. The Indiana Energy Independence Fund, in collaboration with Midwest America Federal Credit Union and Urban Beginnings Choice Federal Credit Union, and our national partner, Inclusive Prosperity Capital, are launching a new mission-oriented clean energy financing solution called Smart E. Smart E will help homeowners throughout the area, including and especially focused on low and moderate income homeowners, to have access to lower interest rate loans to help them save money on their energy bills. Why this program, and why now? We're all feeling the pinch of inflation across almost everything we're buying, and our cost of utilities are rising so quickly and are becoming such an important part of our household budgets that now's the time for homeowners to invest in energy efficiency in our homes. And once our homes are efficient, to consider installing renewable energy solutions like solar panels, geothermal systems, and other energy-saving improvements. Unfortunately, energy prices will likely continue to rise dramatically in the next few years and decades. Therefore, every amount of energy a homeowner can reduce today will pay dividends for that home long into the future. And that's where Smart E can help. This financing program allows homeowners to make those investments more affordably than they otherwise could. I'll explain more about the program later on. But for now, I'd like to introduce our speakers. I'm so pleased to share the stage today with several important people, faces you undoubtedly know. First, thank you, Mayor Tucker, for joining us today, and I'll pass the podium to you shortly. As many of you know, Mayor Tucker's administration and the city of Fort Wayne are leading Fort Wayne's ongoing renaissance and growth. As the fastest growing city in the Midwest and a recognized leading community in quality of life improvements, it's no surprise that Fort Wayne is the place that we decided to launch our residential clean financing program. Thank you, Mayor, for your inspired leadership. While I'm recognizing mayors, I also want to thank former Mayor Graham Richard, who's in the audience today, for his many years of service to this community. Are there other elected officials here that I have overlooked? Okay, well, thank you too. So today you'll also hear from several of our important partners serving Fort Wayne and Northeast Indiana. In addition to Mayor Tucker, they include Chief Lending Officer Shad Edwards and Community Development Manager Tamisha Fikes of Midwest America Federal Credit Union. Based right here in Fort Wayne and serving the city and the region since 1936, when it was formed by some GE employees just up the street here, which is kind of a cool story. It's a great organization. And Chief Executive Officer Diane Starks of Urban Beginnings Choice Federal Credit Union, also based right here in Fort Wayne, with a mission of making competitive financial services and products available while increasing financial literacy and personal financial stability for the population they serve. Thank you to Urban Beginnings Choice for your partnership and for the important work that you're doing in Fort Wayne. Thank you all for your partnership and leadership. I'll share more about the Smarty program, how it works, and how you can get involved after remarks by Mayor Tucker and our credit union partners. And now, please join me in welcoming Mayor Tucker.
Well, good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for being here. As mayor, you know, I get an opportunity to meet a lot of people and to hear a lot of comments from individuals. And, you know, throughout the entire time of meeting the public and speaking to them, I have yet to have someone come to me and say that they want to pay more for their utility bills. And so I am super excited that the city of Fort Wayne gets to be another trailblazer by being able to be the launching city for launching the lending product designed to help make energy efficient upgrades and renewable energy sources available to the members of our community. We have a lot of legacy neighborhoods. That can utilize the benefit from being able to have this resource to them. And so our community works each day to help individuals and families grow and succeed. And this program provides a unique opportunity for us to be good stewards of the environment and to find potential savings for homeowners. I am thankful. I'm thankful that you have chosen the city of Fort Wayne to be the place to launch your program. I'm thankful for our lending partners, Midwest America Federal Credit Union and Urban Beginnings Choice Federal Credit Union, for choosing to continue to invest in our city, both through your time, talent, and resources. Thank you so much for the opportunity to speak, and I can't wait to look forward to the progress that will happen because you chose Fort Wayne as the place to launch. Thank you.
So maybe I can invite Shad and Tamisha up for your remarks.
Morning, everyone. Midwest America is very thankful to partner with IEIF, Inclusive Prosperity Capital, as well as Urban Beginnings Federal Credit Union. We've got a lot of really good things going on in Midwest America right now. So we're proud to help launch this e-program. You know, someone might ask why Smart E? Why invest in the communities with this program? Our belief at Midwest America is we're here to help more people. We believe this is a product that's going to do just that. With rates as low as 6.99% for energy efficiency upgrades, heat pumps, solar panels, high efficiency heating and cooling, insulation, just to name a few. Loan amounts of as small as $500 to as high as $50,000 for as long as 20-year terms, making it affordable for the consumer. We're very excited about this, and we're very excited to launch this not only in Fort Wayne, but throughout Northeast Indiana. With that, I'll turn it over to my teammate, Tamisha.
Good morning. My name is Tamisha Fikes, and I serve as the Community Development Manager at Midwest America Federal Credit Union. At Midwest America, our commitment has always been clear. We are here for our members, our employees, and the communities that we serve. Today, I am proud to announce the launch of our Smart E loan program, an initiative that expands that commitment by helping families right here in Southeast Fort Wayne. This program gives residents access to affordable financing for energy efficient upgrades, making it easier to heat and light up their homes. It's about lowering household costs, creating healthier living spaces, and keeping more money circulating in our local economy. And by partnering with area contractors, we're not only supporting families, we're also strengthening small businesses and building community stability. But our investment doesn't stop here. We know many financial institutions have closed their doors in this part of town, creating a banking desert. Midwest America is taking the opposite approach. We are building, renovating, and staying rooted. Our Waynedown branch just completed a $439,000 renovation. We are investing $2.3 million in a brand new Tillman facility, along with $650,000 in upgrades of the existing location. Altogether, that's more than $3.4 million that we are investing in Southeast Fort Wayne by the end of the first quarter of 2026. This is what our vision looks like in action. Opening doors to economic opportunity and creating lasting impact. To the southeast side of Fort Wayne, the community here, we are invested, and we are committed to walking alongside you for the long term. Thank you.
If I can ask Diane Stark, CEO of Urban Beginnings Choice Federal Credit Union.
Good morning. Urban Beginnings Choice is committed to community education, access, and affordability. Through the Smart E program, Urban Beginnings Choice, FCU, is positioning households through education and about access of affordable financing for home improvements that strengthen families and neighborhoods. We are committed to breaking down barriers so that the community members can benefit from lower monthly energy costs, safer homes, and long-term financial stability. At UBC FCU, education, affordability, and access are the heart of our incentive. Urban Beginning Choice is expanding clean energy opportunities. Smart E is more than a financial tool. It's a gateway to cleaner, healthier communities. By partnering with homeowners, UBC FCU is helping families invest in energy efficient upgrades that expand clean energy opportunities across our city and as more to participate. This means reducing environmental impact, improving air quality, and supporting families in building a more sustainable future. At Urban Beginnings Choice, our goal is to make clean energy not only accessible, but achievable for all.
Thank you all for your remarks and for your partnership. If I may, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge members of the Indiana Energy Independence Fund team who are here lurking in the back. We have Chris Curlin, Contractor Account Manager. If you are interested in the contracting side of this, talk to Chris. Logan Gunning, our Research Assistant, and Adika Swanson, our McKinney Climate Fellow. So thank you all for being here. Let me conclude by highlighting some of the key benefits of the SMARTY program, some of which have been mentioned. First, as a nonprofit financial organization, the Indiana Energy Independence Fund is supporting this program not to make money, but to help people save money. And that's including households that may feel that financing is out of reach for them. The SMARTY program offers a very competitive set of rates, and a whole range of household energy improvements are covered, from energy efficient lighting to insulation, heating, air conditioning equipment, solar panels, battery storage, geothermal systems, the list goes on. SMARTY offers terms from 5 years to 20 years for loans, as Shad said, from $500 to $50,000. And importantly, the program expands eligibility to include flexible credit scores. So I encourage homeowners to take a close look at this. Second, as I mentioned earlier, the cost of power is on a dramatic rise. I strongly encourage homeowners across the region and the city and the region to take advantage of the SMARTY program's lower than market rate interest rates and consider making energy efficiency and renewable energy improvements to their homes now, which will lower their household budgets long into the future. Third, SMARTY is designed to work with lenders like Midwest America and Urban Beginnings Choice to support the important work these great institutions are already doing in the communities that they serve. I encourage you to take a look at their full suite of products and services, including SMARTY, and you can drop in at their offices, branches, go to their website, or talk to them here, because they're here. But I also encourage other lenders in the state of Indiana to consider joining the SMARTY program and expand this benefit beyond where we are. Finally, we're so pleased to have a number of contractors already on board with SMARTY. I encourage interested homeowners to work with these contractors, which we have vetted and qualified for the program. And if you're a contractor who's interested in joining the SMARTY program, there's information on the table over here on the Indiana Energy Independence Fund website. And you can also contact Chris Kerlin, our contractor account manager, directly. I should also add that while today we're focused on SMARTY, which is the residential program, we also offer a very competitive commercial clean energy financing program for businesses, nonprofits, schools, governments, houses of worship, and other organizations. And I encourage interested organizations and commercial contractors to look more closely at that offering too. You can find more on our website. So in closing, Mayor Tucker, you said in your recent State of the City address, which I watched, that Fort Wayne is, quote, a city that takes care of one another. I hope the introduction of SMARTY here is another tool for this beautiful city and the surrounding region to leverage, to help local partners work together with local homeowners to take care of one another.